Oh. Alright. Let's hit it.
Hey, welcome to Ridiculously Funny Comedy Podcast.
Talk about the queen.
You better preach. You ain't preaching. Today's show is titled The Big Reveal, episode 345. 345 episodes. And I counted today, 116 episodes were with you.
116?
And then the one guest spot, so 117.
Have I even been in Vegas that long?
But sometimes we did 3 shows a week or 2 shows a week. So
I haven't even been in here for
parental advisory, explicit content. Warning, the content of this motherfucking show may be sensitive to some. You'll hear an occasional fuck, dick, bitch, etc. If these words and any other shit bothers you, this may not be the show for you.
Motherfuckers.
Asshole, right. Listen at your own risk. Enjoy the rest of the show. Ho. Right.
Ass niggas.
Right. Ass niggas. Did you say ass niggas? Is there such thing, Byron?
Ho ass niggas. Today is November 4th, guys. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Periscope, Tab, StreamYard. I ain't even heard of that motherfucker. And Plenty of Fish.
Stream on Plenty of Fish?
Yeah.
We're live on Plenty of Fish right now. So, yeah.
Okay. So if you sign up, Brad, they see your face, that you can get your swipes up.
Get my swipes up on Plenty of Fish.
So, with that being said, there's a round circular thing in this, should be in this bag. Maybe in this bag. Hold on, let me check this bag because could be lighting. Give it up for my co-host, Mr. Byron Austin. How you been, Brian?
Alright.
I've been good.
You good?
Chilling, you know. I'm not anxious at all about the.
Oh, yeah.
How was your Halloween?
I think I went to sleep at like 11. I ain't do shit.
Okay.
I just be chilling. I didn't even get any cheap candy the next day.
Really? My neighbors, they set out candy in their driveway. Just scattered candy out in these little gorgeous candy bags.
Okay, I thought they just threw it on the driveway.
Yeah, it was Halloween themed.
Sounds like a fake ass.
So I grabbed 2 bags.
There you go.
Okay. And then nobody came through. And I went outside and got another 2 bags. Nobody came through.
These are nice. Can I see
Right,
this?
right. So the third time I went out there, all the bags were gone. So I was like, nobody did this with a black motherfucker. Because it was like 80 bags of candy.
Was it good candy?
It was the good candy, yeah.
Yeah,
I have, it's candy in the living room.
Check out.
So, so I kind of did my, special guest in the building, Brad Gouldby, comedian, host, actor, and writer.
Hell yeah.
Hey. I thought I saw you do some acting. Have you done acting before?
I mean, I did theater in high school, but I feel like that's about it.
Okay. Well, I don't know why I thought you were. Well, let's scratch out actor and writer.
Oh.
Scratch off actor, writer.
Writer? I mean, I'll take that.
Okay, you write your own jokes, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so you are a writer.
Yeah.
You write your own jokes, right, Brad?
That's a nice picture. You guys got my 21st birthday picture.
Oh, and how old are you now? 21.
allegedly. No.
25. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I went through your Facebook and I did check out some things. So one picture you had a penis print. We got to talk about that. I'll come back to it.
Really?
Yeah.
Talking on the boys.
Yeah, I had zoomed in. Look how you spread your fingers.
Yeah,
to zoom in. Yes.
Yes. That's my brother Jarvis.
Also in the building is another special guest, Mr. Gary. He's been on the show a million times. He's the brother of Byron Austin. How you doing, Mr. Gary?
I'm chilling. Know how to do it.
Thank you for stopping by the Mini Mansion to be a part of the show. Your presence is always
welcome. Shy. Act like you've been here before.
That smell.
I think you should I think you tried to catch me off guard this time because nobody told me that here I am shining and sweating and shit.
You got y'all flustered?
Yes,
Look at
you do that to me. So
all right now.
Where's that blush?
Is it blush?
Okay.
So now I'm
Twin saying hi. What's
hey daddy.
What's happening, twin?
Brought the girls out for the podcast.
Right. Again, welcome to the building. Now, Brad, we have a lot to go over. Again, you can follow the prompter and follow along. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
You can fire up your weed if you want. You can roll it while you sit there if you want. I don't care.
Roll some weed up. Roll some weed up, Brad.
Okay, I know.
Right.
Okay.
So we'll get into this interview. So, Brad, how long have you been doing comedy?
I started 6/11, I think 2018. So like 2.5, a little over 2.5 years.
Okay. And are you loving it?
Oh, the most.
Okay.
The
What do you love the most about it?
The hectic lifestyle. I remember that was what really got me like into it when I was thinking about doing comedy, like before I started, and just hearing stories about comics, like
you want to go on the road and live out of your car type shit.
Well, me, I'm not that much. As much as like, I mean, the shit I've seen, I mean, just at the dive bar, you've seen crazy shit there. Everybody sees crazy shit there.
Now, with the whole COVID thing, has it changed your mind about comedy?
I think it's important to stay safe, but at the same time, it's like, how many months have we been starved for like stage time?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it goes like hand in hand, where it's like you want to be extremely safe and you want to like do all the right shit. But at the same time, that starts to lower as we start to get more and more hungry for stage time. I mean, what was it, like 6, 7, 8 months before we touched the fucking stage?
So 9, 10 months, basically.
Going on 8.
So it's like when Dive Bar was like one of the first ones to open back up, they tried to play it cool, like nobody orders at the bar, everybody put the plexiglass up, things like that. But it's like we were willing to be like, you know what, fuck it, like roll the dice at least.
Let me ask you a question. So what do you have you discovered a favorite comedian that you look up to here in Las Vegas, or do you still just only look up to those celebrity comedians?
I mean, there are certain celebrity comedians that I look towards, but I can never. My biggest problem with comedians like that is I always tell people is like, careful finding somebody who matches your cadence in any way,
right?
Because before you know it, it'll rub off.
Mm-hmm.
So
then you'll be mimicking their act on stage.
So it's like when I love like celebrity comedians, I only like will pull up on YouTube like musical comedians. Like one of my favorites, Bo.
Because you would never do music.
No,
right?
Look at me.
Right.
Yeah, I don't have talent. I can just talk. That's
you look like
I know, right?
No, you play any instruments, right?
Mm-mm.
No.
When I was in middle school, I played the drum set for a band.
See, I can see that. Drums and bass. You're not a lead guitar guy. No offense, but...
Yeah, I don't got the finger game. Look at these short, stout sausages, man. I can't play guitar if I tried. But the drums, I had that, and I had to win it. So many people wanted to be the drums that they're like, you gotta do like the best beat or match beats and like do this, that, and the next thing. And it's like, I did that, so I got it. But
hold on one second. What's up, Mr. Power? Thanks for tuning in. Mr. Power's watching us.
Hell yeah.
He was on the show last week. Dumb Power. Did I say it right this time? Dumb. Yeah. Dumb Power. It's dumbass. Yeah, Dumb Power. Power. Dumb Power. Now, if you could change one thing about the industry, what would it be? Here in Las Vegas, because
I don't know. I mean, I remember when I first got into comedy, they told me it's very cliquey, and I was like, I didn't even see it.
Do you see the clicks now?
Yes. You say like that's totally there. It's like, does your dumbass see them now? It's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, now. It's like,
you know what? I mean, I was warned about the clicks too, but when I moved here, nobody fucked with me. Nobody fucked with me. Like I'm, seriously, like I would go and do a show and have to leave the show and go get on the bus and go home. Mm-hmm. And nobody, they rolled right by me, blew the horn. Hey, do you need a ride? It could be 1 o'clock in the morning. Right. And nobody fucked with me. So I mean, I saw the clicks upon moving here, but I got the most gigs. And I think that's what they hated the most
And here's another fun thing you probably have to deal with is especially how you noticed nobody fucked with you at the beginning.
Mm-hmm. And how I still don't fuck with nobody today.
See, because how long did it take before people started coming up to you and you started thinking, this is new?
Right.
Why are you coming up to me?
I still kept that center eye, that third eye.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, I love Vegas though. I mean, I wouldn't change what I've learned and the people that I've come in contact with. I will say that this is a different breed of comedians than the comedians I met in Dallas when I was doing comedy there.
Okay. How so?
The comedians in Dallas were cutthroat. I'm talking about there was 600 comedians trying to fill a 2-hour set at a comedy club open mic. So
yeah.
And then they would erase your name off a list if you weren't looking or it was cutthroat. So
I do like the camaraderie out here in Vegas. That's what's cool, because I mean, I still remember I did comedy for, I think it was just a few times, maybe either a month or just under a month. And then I caught the attention of Randall Thompson. Shout out Randall fucking Crab Me Thompson. And then he grabbed me, and you know how connected he is, pulled me into all these circles and was like, this kid's cool. And from there, I made friends and shit. But that's why the first friends I ever made when doing comedy was Stephanie at the dive bar, the old bartender.
Yeah. She was cool. I mean,
she
I
gave me
love
free
Stephanie.
drinks because she noticed, she's like, you're just chilling by yourself. Why don't you go talk to them? I'm like, I'm gonna do my thing and go. And it's like, she was like, here's a drink. And I was just like, here's some money. She's like, I didn't ask for money, I just gave you a drink.
Did you feel welcomed immediately, or was it like 3 months, 4 months, or like weeks where you're just like, I don't know if I'm gonna fuck with these people or not?
I think being as fresh and young and stupid as I was, because I started at 22, 23. When you start getting friends, it's easy to fall into stupid traps. So it's easy to not be able to see through people.
No, have you developed your own clique though? Have you joined a clique that you hang out with quite frequently? And it's okay to say yeah.
I mean, I feel like yeah. I feel like there are people that hang around me more than.
I feel like that's
more
life,
often,
though.
right? You know what I mean?
High school. It's all high school is just a repeat of life.
There's
some co-workers I hang out with, and there's some co-workers I wouldn't dare go to lunch with. You know what I'm saying? So it's the clique. There's family members I fuck with, and there's family members I wouldn't dare fuck with.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But when you see us, we speak or whatever. Hey, what's the
Hey, daddy, listen.
Right. So
his mama.
Finally, have you thought about producing or doing your own show, open mic or whatever?
I do like hosting, and I have tried to pop a few open mics up, but I don't know. I'm just trying to get my sea legs for that, because I always get the worst of the worst of the worst, unless somebody gives me a co-hosting. It's fun hosting at Noreen's. That's obviously not the worst of the worst. They're like, I'll give you sometimes a dive bar, but it's other places. You guys even remember the open mics I'd fucking host? Legends. The Box? Nobody wanted to go there. It's dangerous there.
Well, the Legends is right around the corner from here.
Oh, okay.
But it was really, really nice. I mean, it was fun at first, and then the homeless people.
How long ago was that?
This is probably a year ago.
I would say,
about a year ago.
Why y'all didn't invite Byron?
Yeah.
It wasn't my show, so I mean I didn't invite anyone.
It
was an open mic, but I didn't invite anyone.
And
I lived around the corner. I probably went there maybe once or twice.
I remember seeing you there, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the shitty thing about that.
In the past 6 months, what's been good with you? You've been writing, you reciting in the shower when you go on walks in the neighborhood. How are you staying sharp?
Trying to keep to my writing method of anytime something pops up funny, make sure you write it down. Just put it down. Always put it down, no matter what. You sleeping, get up, put it down. You working, stop, put it down.
I wish I can do that, because a lot of times.
Yeah, I got a day job.
A lot of times I think it's something funny, and I say I'm gonna remember it later, and I say it 2 or 3 times to myself, and then when it's time to write it down, I forgot it. Yeah,
exactly. And it's I did that a few times too, and I just hated myself, because I was like, that was
the funniest shit ever. Yeah.
Over laughing.
Yeah. Now, how high were you when you thought it was funny?
Probably pretty high. That's another thing. Sometimes you have to match your level when you wrote it.
I feel like I realized if I just write something down high, it's not as funny as when I read it back. But if I'm drunk, it's usually going to be funny.
Yeah.
I don't know why. If I'm drunk, it's going to be funny when I write that shit
Yeah,
down.
I
If
go
I
back
read
to
it
that
back, it's
mindset.
like, that's stupid. That's funny. If I'm high, it's like I was just on a level, like I'm thinking, I don't know, like I was probably reading some shit about physics and then I thought of something funny and it changed the whole perspective.
I'm gonna give a shout out to my cousin in Mississippi who's watching.
What up, Jay?
What's up, Darian Brown? Love you, cuz. Monty Cruz says that Vegas has a very creative group of comedians here.
We do.
I'd have
That's
to
a good
agree.
way to put it.
I think the dope thing about Vegas, somebody told me, like, and I agree with it, like when I first like kind of started getting shows,
Mm-hmm.
is that Vegas is such a dope place to be a comedian, to really learn how to be one, because you got to compete with all the other shit going on in Vegas.
And there's a lot of entertainment here.
There's so much shit going on. So if you can be a dope comedian out here, it's like you can go anywhere. And I feel like that's true. Like every time I went out of town, like I feel like those shows have just crushed for the most part. But it's like shit, I'll do it in open mic here and people like, nah, that's cool. And then I'll take it somewhere else. It's like applause breaks and shit.
Right. I don't know if you've experienced this or you've experienced it. Open mics, they don't go well for me. But let me tell you why. Because the comedians there are quiet. Are quiet and they're listening to me.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of laughing and giving me the praise, they're just paying attention to what I'm doing. My stance, my delivery, my timing, my punchline. And it hurts me because if it doesn't work, I actually scratch it off. And it took me a while to realize you're performing in front of comedians. They're not going to give you the accolades that you deserve.
And you don't, I started to realize I don't care if
I used to, but I did.
Comics laugh at me, because I realized if the comics are the only one laughing, it's probably not going to make it.
Okay.
True. Because you never know what.
But you'll be surprised the number of jokes I've written off.
Bring them back.
Yeah, bring them motherfuckers back.
Tell us one. Let's go.
I
set it up.
I really scratched them off, like like with a magic marker, like bitch, that ain't work.
The check marker.
like that ain't gonna work at all.
Use that CIA marker.
Hey, have you heard about this? The nation right now is sitting on pins and needles.
Oh Jesus!
Call us. Let us hear your opinion of things we just discussed. 702-912-1888. And just know that if you're listening to us on any of the internet podcasts, this show is pre-recorded. So don't call us right now. You got to catch a live show.
I don't. I'm not surprised that is, for one, this close. Even in the what the fuck, popular vote. I'm not even surprised that is that close in that. This is America, people. It's not being.
It's America.
America.
It's not like we're surprised about who we are.
This is true.
Now,
Fuck about niggas.
did everyone in the room vote? Now, Gary, Mr. Gary, you say you didn't vote, but you didn't vote because your schedule conflicted, right?
Yeah.
Let's just say with everybody else.
Fair enough.
Right.
Telling daddy.
Right. Now, Brad, were you able to cast your vote?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
you don't have to tell me who you voted for. That's not my concern.
But,
remember when people didn't talk about who they voted for?
Remember, it was just a hush. Like, it was a secret. Like that was the Victoria's Secret.
Yeah, you want everybody to know this shit.
Now everybody wants to know I voted. I've seen so many I voted stickers.
Everybody voting. I got you.
Oh,
I got you. Not who.
But no, people openly, like on social media, just in life, man, fuck Trump. Trump 2020 is like, yo, what? Did you get that STD cleaned up? Tell me more about it.
Have you paid your child support? Thank you, Monty Cruz, for voting. Monty said he voted.
Shit is turning into a
now, do you think voting matters?
What up, Pancho?
Oh yeah, I mean, I've always loved that. I always tell people that tell me they don't vote because my girlfriend isn't registered or anything like that, and I'm like,
is she 16?
No.
Oh, okay.
God,
Jesus, yeah.
That's what I had to make sure. He said is she illegal? Like why isn't she registered to vote?
That motherfucker won't be voting next election because he's a felon.
Right. She's like 21. That's in Florida.
Now, it's like I always try to say that democracy isn't a spectator sport.
Okay.
It's like that's a huge thing.
Bars.
And people are like, well,
message.
Real talk.
The Electoral College, this and the next
This
thing. I'm
right
like,
niggas
no.
dropping knowledge.
I said, in 2016, your right to smoke weed legally came up to vote. You should have voiced yourself. To this year, the right for transgenders to get married and things like that, no matter what gender, in our Constitution, first in the Union, first in all 50 states to do that. That it's like, our voices mattered on that shit. Fuck the clown race, because you're right. Electoral College, yada, yada, yada. That's right. That does fuck us up.
Now, would you marry a trans?
If I'm attracted to them.
Oh, okay.
There's
no wrong with it.
Yeah, it's like one of those things, like, if I feel them, I feel them. Fuck it.
Post-op, pre-op.
Post-op pre-op. Oh, right. She got to have. Well, if I'm doing it, he got to have a penis. He has to have his penis.
You gotta keep that pole.
Yeah. And he has to have the titties gone. I mean, he got to be as masculine as possible. Yes. He has to be as masculine as possible.
That's just greedy, Tab.
How?
I don't know.
It is greedy.
Would you, Mr. Gary, would you not?
No.
You wouldn't?
No, I don't want the dick. No.
But if she has her vajayjay?
Nah.
Like, inversed.
I don't know, because, I don't know what a trans vajayjay feels like.
Oh, I can show you. I got pictures. No.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ.
I'm a fan of anal sex and all
Nah.
Like, what if there was, like, a salesman for that? They're like, old vaginas, those are built for this vagina.
Old vagina, new vagina, no vagina.
We're gonna have fucking used car sales commercials on vaginas.
Yeah, right?
Is your vagina feeling loose? Take it all down to vaginas.
Write that down. We got to do a skit on that. That is hilarious.
All the different kinds.
Yeah.
Is your vagina worn out? This is like kiss me.
Yeah.
Have you experienced BBC drama?
Oh, no.
Hilarious. So, I'm kind of embarrassed because I did have a vagina rejuvenation surgery a couple of years ago where I had mine tightened because I felt like it was too loose.
Did you say they fuck with the lip? Wait,
But
I talked about this one other time.
We did, but I did have
on the inside, or was it the lips?
I'm still thinking about the inside and the lips. All of that was reconstructed to represent a tighter, moister, beautiful vagina.
How do they make it moist?
I was just about to ask that, bro.
Yeah, is it like Spider-Man? You can squeeze your wrist and you can miss
like
the
a windshield.
Well, I'm Tabitha, so they gave it to me in my ear, so I just work on my ear and it happens. Yeah. So.
Like you just squeeze real hard. It's like you can squeeze out pussy juice.
Yeah, I thought those was do the Kegels or some shit like that.
Well, you can Kegel it and still. I mean, but now my Kegel beads don't fall out when I wear them to the grocery store. My Kegel beads don't fall out.
Wait, how big are they though?
I got mad.
How big are my Kegel beads?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know they got different sizes and different weights. I know they.
Right.
The Benoit balls, is that it?
No, they're too big. So my Kegel, they're not that big. I'll show them to you guys.
Tab, grow up, seriously.
I'll show you the Kegel beads.
Right, I'll show you. I can't show you right now because they're inside of me. So I need to
spit the motherfuckers out like.
I used to before the surgery. I would be able to spit them out, and they end up running down my pants leg or out of my dress.
Out like marbles,
right?
Like the girls get
craps. Like it was like.
Get on that motherfucking table. I got my own dice.
But so Dr. Ying, he's over in Summerlin. He can get ladies. He can tighten your vag.
Dr. what?
Yang. It's Yeang. I don't know how to spell it.
I
just call him Dr. Y.
I don't think that's really fair. Like women can go, and that's my y'all can go and get all
this
shit.
Guys, I mean, you get circumcised.
That's it though.
But
I ain't got no choice in that.
Back and gives you that.
I ain't got no choice in that. My mama did that.
What's wrong with that?
I like my dick. Don't get me wrong, it's beautiful, but
let me see, because I don't believe you.
What I'm saying is, like, y'all can go get all this shit. I can't go get no dick rejuvenation.
All the Austin men have great dicks.
All the Austin men.
What if my balls start?
Your dad will be in town when?
What if my balls started dropping? And then, goddamn, I can't go get no ball tightening.
They do have a ball tightener.
Yeah, well, see, I don't know.
You know what? You know what?
Sound right.
All they do is they take the scrotum skin and they fold it, tuck it, and staple it.
Oh shit!
And then
a nut tuck.
Yeah, a nut tuck.
But like when dudes get if dudes get a penis enlargement,
Sharita say show it.
Fucks the sensitivity out.
$200 for a look.
Yeah. Like
you said what?
If a dude gets a penis enlargement, I believe it fucks the sensitivity of his penis up.
Does that mean you just last longer though?
I mean, technically, but you
that's
probably
two
won't be
birds
able to
with
get your
one
shit hard like you want to either.
Now, have you had a penis enlargement?
No, I'm pretty cool. I'm satisfied with my
Now, are you satisfied with yours,
my cat.
I think I'm pretty satisfied.
Now, we mentioned, Brad, we mentioned your penis earlier in the top of the show. Now, are you satisfied with your penis size? Or would you, if you could add some inches or girth, would you? Be honest.
No, I like it.
I like the way that
Real, I mean,
Sharita say show it. Sharita say that. She only said that. Yeah,
I charge $200 for a peep though. I'm just saying.
I charge
$200 for a peep, Miss Sharita.
Right, Mr.
Zell me.
Sharita, he said he charged $200 for a peep.
Zell me.
$200 for a peep. Yeah.
Well, she said he lied.
No,
we charge
$200. No.
Yeah, it ain't that big, girl.
Hey,
it ain't worth $200. Girl, he ain't but 5'5".
5'7".
5'7", sorry.
5'7". I got big hands.
Oh, he has big hands. And what size shoe you wear? He wears the 8.
9.5.
Kids.
9.5.
Oh, he wears 8 in men's.
9.5.
Hey, Byron.
Shit. Wait a minute.
Guys, call us if you want to ask any questions. Ask us or our guests. Give us a call at 702-912-1888. We got Brad Gouldby, the young Carlin of the game, in the studio.
Oh, she says, Sharita says, short guys have big dicks, though.
Thank you.
There we go.
It's not a game.
I'm gonna need to see. I'm gonna
got a
get a
coach
before we leave. Hey, what's up? So, what's also trending? I saw this online today. What electronic gadget, Mr. Gary? What electronic gadget do you need the most going into 2021? Electronic gadgets are like the most popular thing right now.
Huh?
Hey, Tim.
I'm really electronics guy. I don't know. A TV?
A TV? I mean, you want an up to date TV? A new TV?
Just give me some. Just give me a TV. I'm straight. That's all I need. I'm a real simple man. Easy like Sunday morning. Don't need too much.
Right, like I have an old phone and everything.
Yeah.
Ty, can you see me?
Real
Yeah,
talk.
they can see you.
Right.
You,
Yeah.
Brad, is there a TV or electronic gadget that you gotta get before 2021 that you like to take into 2021?
If there's anything that I would need to honestly make my life better, I mean, if it was a genie wish, I'd ask for the new Xbox coming out.
Feel that.
But other than that, it's like I'm probably not gonna buy that for a minute anyway, just because it's like Jesus.
Well, it's only gonna be $600. So
You
is
say
that
only
$600? Well, is that too much? I mean, because $600.
I mean, if it's not, I'll take one. If it's not too much for you.
Well, it's not. But
if that's your quick cash option on the ATM, I mean, then probably not. But you're like obviously.
That's your quick cash out.
Byron, is there a electronic gadget that you must have?
I pretty much no, but if I had to just pick one that I want, I mean, if he's getting a TV, I'm just getting, I don't know, PS5 or Xbox, man.
Okay.
I might go PS5.
The reason why I brought this subject up because the Dingaling 2021 comes out in December 3rd to be exact, and it has a metal stainless steel tip.
Don't hurt yourself.
Yes, and the past the tip is a flesh tone feel of a penis, and you can pick your size. And the price started at $199.
You know, I got measured for something like that. That's why they called me.
That's why they called you. So
can you pick your color?
You pick your color. So it only comes in 4 colors though. What? So there's a dark brown, which is they call it chocolate.
Okay.
And then there is a peach, a pink, and an orange. Now I don't know if the orange comes from the president.
What about Indian people?
Yeah, I thought there was gonna be 2 different shades of brown.
But the orange is not orange to the eye. It's orange to the title of the color. But it's kind of brown. It's kind of tannish, orange. But
what about all the freaky white girls that want the dark black?
That's what I was thinking.
I don't know, but they are all four have a stainless steel tip.
Okay.
So, and I think that's what I'm going to be fascinated with because I can do it in the kitchen and they match the appliances.
Whoa! Time out.
Go ahead, Mr. Gary.
So this is a metal thing.
No, only the tip of it. Only the tip of it has a stainless steel tip. So the rest of it has a flesh tone like shaft.
Oh, this is going in you?
Okay.
It goes in it. Yeah.
Why does the stainless steel tip matter?
Why you make this face? I don't know. I don't know dildos.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Just wondering.
What's the question?
What was the stainless tip?
I don't know. The stainless. I'm impressed with the stainless steel tip because I mean. The one I have now, it has a dull tip or worn out tip or
because the tip is worn down.
Stand like
right.
Okay.
So is it like the y'all compare like
worn down.
I remember when they just had wooden tips for dicks. Like
they had wooden tips?
I don't know, I'm asking you. Y'all have metal ones that y'all go from aluminum.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just. Let me say this. When I saw the stainless steel tip, I think I was more intrigued with it. Like, you know what? This match the appliances in the kitchen.
But it's still like that ain't gonna make your stick up in you. Like
I don't know. I ain't used it yet, so I don't know.
I'm saying you rub your feet on the carpet, like you stick it up in you, it ain't gonna make your hair. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, Sharita says the stainless steel tip is for the cool sensation of the insertion. And it makes a lot of sense. So I can like put it in the freezer or put it in the microwave. I don't know.
You gonna get that's cold. Dicks are supposed to be hard.
But that cold sensation. You guys feel the penis in a different way. The vagina takes a different type of feeling. So feeling that cold tip, I imagine that's going to be like, anyway, we got to move on. Guys, have you heard about this? The Almost Famous Friends comedy show coming to you Friday, November 20th, 2020, 9 p.m. at the Extreme Comedy Club, located at 3110 East Sunset Road. Pre-sale tickets are $15. At the door is $20. Seating is limited due to COVID-19 regulations. Hosted by me, Miss Tabloid, and my friend, Mr. Byron Austin. The headliner will be Donnie Johnson, featured Anton Knight, and Mr. Tavon Patterson will be opening up the show. DJ Twist in the building, and on drinks, our favorite comedian and bartender, Mr. Tyler Jolly. Get your tickets while they last. Go to eventbrite.com, and you can text us at 702-514-7931 for more information.
FOMO info.
Byron and I, we put this show together, and we have a whole lineup all the way clear up until January. So this will be a show, and we'd love to have you on the show. In fact, your name did come up a few times when we were laying out the outline for the show.
Wow.
So right now, it sounds like just an old black urban show.
No.
But we're saying
He's not an old black urban show. It's just dope ass comedians in Vegas. We're starting off with the best in Vegas. And so
this part of the show is the Giggle Spotlight. We normally have a segment of the show where we take your clip that you send us, but you told me you didn't have one, so it's cool, no problem. And we normally it's fine. You want to do a joke real quick, just so that they can. I mean, it's up to you.
I mean, I'm trying to like come up with.
Do one of your favorite jokes. Hold on, but stay tuned later for Byron's Ball Busters. It's in the show. Go ahead.
One of my favorite jokes. All right, this is one of my favorite jokes. Is I try to segue into what have people been up to or something like that. Only thing that I've been doing lately is I've just been getting shit-faced and watching Transformers. Right? You guys like Transformers? Transformers is shit, alright? It's got everything you need. It's got explosions, Michael Bay, inanimate objects willing to transform and fight for you, alright? Everybody's got a favorite Transformer, you know what I mean? Mine is Optimus Prime. He's always coming in saying cool shit like, Autobots, let's dip, or whatever he says. I don't know what he's saying. Like I said, I'm usually really fucked up by the time I watch these movies.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. It's funny. And I know,
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
you stare at me. It's fun in the crowd.
Right, it's always funny in the crowd. Byron.
Hey.
He's choking on the marijuana.
I got a weak throat.
The sickle cell. Go ahead.
I got a weak throat. All right, you can always listen to us wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. Catch us on Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, iTunes, all that good stuff.
Asking for a friend, and this is part of the show, Brad, where it comes from our listeners, viewers, and followers. Well, they ask a few questions. We'll also pass these questions to you, Mr. Gary.
I love this part of the show right here.
It's your favorite part of the show?
I like to fancy myself an armchair psychiatrist.
It means you just like.
So you learn. So with this part of the show, you learn a little bit about yourself.
What you mean?
I mean, from the.
Oh no, I just like telling people advice.
Okay,
that's all it is.
No, this is not the advice part. This is just the question part. Oh, but speaking of which, coming up, stay tuned as we do our prank calls and our Dear Tabby, where we do give advice. This week's advice show is it's deep. It's real deep. So you're gonna have to put on your thinking caps for this. And we're gonna have to do whatever we can to help this writer with their situation. Go ahead, Byron.
All right, Mr. Bradford.
Yeah.
Is it Bradley or Bradford?
This is Bradley. L-E-Y, baby.
Yeah, I guess that's okay.
Hey, Miss Ruby.
Sorry,
Ruby's watching.
All right, Brad. This is from Wendy. She just said the Valley. She didn't specify.
Pacifically saying.
She wasn't specific. What's the weirdest thing a fan has ever done to or for you?
A fan has ever done to or for me?
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of my favorite stories. In the dive bar, there was a super drunk chick, and she wouldn't shut the fuck up, and she was heckling, and I called her a crack whore, like, right to her face.
Nice.
Like, she was right in the front row, and that was the only way I could get her to gasp long enough to, like, shut up so I could get a joke out. People more interested in her getting roasted, so I just called her the worst shit, and I was honestly like stressing.
You called her the nigga word?
No.
I mean the N word?
She was like, worse than anything.
You said you called her the worst shit. I was like, well, he used the N word. Sorry, go ahead.
No.
Karen the Jungle Bunny.
Go ahead, sorry.
Like all this shit, and I got off stage, and she was right by the stairs on the side of the dive bar, and I was like, oh shit, like tried to like quickly walk past her and get to the bar over by my friends, over by people, and she came up and just started grabbing like all over me and was like wanted to buy me
Did
a
you fuck her
drink.
later?
Oh,
No.
shit.
Oh,
But
wow.
she did pin me up against the wall, man.
Oh,
Next
Like,
question, Byron.
Now,
Next
was
question.
she a crack whore?
Probably. That's why I was like, she's aggressive. Like a
Was your wallet missing later?
I kept my hand on it the whole time.
Go, Byron.
Don't get Georgia out there, young man.
Gary Lee.
Yo.
Gary, Mr. Gary Lee. Don't you ever disrespect him. I would suck your dick on camera. Not. Was that a real threat? Like
No.
Listen to you, son of a bitch.
Like you would, man.
Right. Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
This is from Vivian in Northtown. What advice would you give your younger self?
Hey, Herbert.
Shit. What advice would I give my younger self? Oh shit! You're not gonna take me back. I'm gonna start crying. Nah. I think my younger self would probably just be more confident in my own decision. You know what I'm saying?
So did you lack confidence as a younger person?
In my own decision.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
I kind of feel like, okay, maybe I got to do this for this person, or maybe I got to do this for that person. But instead of just doing shit for myself.
Mm-hmm.
And not being so goddamn stubborn. Like, I think I listened, but I talked back a lot when I was young, too. So, I think listening a whole lot more. Because you got old folks on this earth. They ain't old. You don't stay alive being an old fool.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's some dumb assholes.
Yeah, some dumb motherfuckers. Not
Some
good.
stupid fucking old.
Yeah, but for the most, you can learn from the dumb old ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, they
I feel
doing
like
something.
I've learned
Next
more
question,
from
Byron.
other people's mistakes, honestly.
Yeah.
That's wisdom.
You know?
Yeah.
For real.
Really taking that shit
Brad,
hard.
Yeah.
Or
This
just
is-
reading. Go ahead.
This is from Teresa in Henderson. What would be the name of your book or movie? Your biography or your biopic?
Oh boy.
You got to be creative. Come
I
on with
know,
it.
right?
You hear it,
What
Bradford
would be the name of my movie, book, or biopic? Okay.
Trashed white boy.
That's what
White
they call me.
trash.
I can't call it my nickname. Everybody's little sister. That can't be
Ah.
anything that'll sell very well. I don't know. I'd probably say something like it'd probably be a book and it'd probably be titled "In Spite of You."
Oh my God.
shit.
I like that.
I like it.
Right.
I was gonna like hers, like not white trash, trashed white.
Boom. And it's just me like passed out on the cover.
Trailer mansion. Not a park. It's a mansion.
Trenches.
Trench.
Trenches.
Trench, right?
Trench.
One more.
All right, Mr. Gary
Yo.
Lee. Let's get you a good one. I don't like that one. That one's a weird one.
Who is it from now?
I don't like it. I just don't like this
Okay,
question.
go ahead.
Sorry, you gotta
Don't
be
like
more.
it. I
You
don't
gotta
like
be more interesting. I
Oh,
mean,
oh,
I'm
oh,
gonna
right.
throw
What's
that
your
guy out.
favorite color?
I'm
What's
just
your
gonna
favorite
throw that
color?
guy out. All right. That's not good.
Come on, God.
Sorry. Okay. This is from Don. It could be Donald or Donathan or
Donna.
you never know.
Donnell. Yes.
Donnell.
Donisha.
Donnell's go by Donnell.
Donna Ray. Right. Go ahead.
What would be your
Who's this
superpower?
to?
You could pick a superpower.
Oh, so Mr. Gary.
I've been thinking about this one.
I'm glad you
I think
asked.
about this one a lot. My superpower would be to teleport anywhere.
Expand.
Like anywhere I think about it, boom, I'm there. I wouldn't want to live forever because, what are you gonna
Who
do?
the fuck wants to do that?
But if I
What?
could live forever, I stop it at 54. Like
Like,
only 54 forever. Like,
yeah, I
like,
wanna do my best
but
looking.
don't. I don't want to live forever and I age and I continue to have birthdays and I'm getting
What
old.
age would you want to be stuck at? Is there been an
60.
age, or would you like want to
Me,
go a little
60.
more? Like I
I
don't know,
want
like
to. If I could be
like
stuck,
40.
I'd be
No,
60.
no.
60.
30.
How old are you now? Like I'm 60. Like
32.
Yeah,
32. Okay.
yeah,
You know what
like
I'm
you're
saying?
younger. Like would you feel like you'd rather wait till you're like 35 to like okay, I'd rather freeze there, because like I say like 36 is like that's kind of cool. I feel
Well,
like
I'm already
still
50.
like
I'm
with a
already 51. So
with a good
I'd want to
age.
stop at 60. Just because I mean I know that even at 60, I'd still. My mom is 71. And she still looks 50. So, I mean, I know that I have that gene.
Yeah.
And that I can still get away with lying about my age like I did on these profiles here.
I know I look young for my age. I ain't
I
true.
go back to when I
I'll be
had
30.
And then when you pull them pants down, you see them pubic gray hairs.
I'm proud of my great.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm a man.
If you can stop.
I like
What
the
up,
mid-20s. I'd stay in the mid-20s.
Oh, white folks.
I'd stay right there.
Because then you know when they hit 30, they be like, they already look 80. Like,
Exactly. That's why I'm like, I'm
That's
scared
weird.
of the
That's
future.
weird.
Like, I got nice hair now. What if that stops?
right. Yo, you got the Goldilocks.
Man.
What, you 25?
I'm 25
Got a
right
nice
now.
little
Let's
mane
just
up there,
freeze
bro.
it. It'll be like blowing out the
Yeah.
wish.
Okay, man.
On the
You got a little mane up
Have you
there.
ever thought about cutting, or like what would it take for you to cut it?
I don't know. I thought to myself, I have a
Now,
friend.
if you got married, would you cut your hair for the wedding? If she.
Man's got
Probably
long.
not.
Okay.
Probably not. I got long hair that looks even worse.
I mean,
fucking
if you
hair.
Now, for those who are
Long
watching, you can't see, but Brad has long golden locks. With dirty blonde
Is it? I
locks.
thought it
It's
was
just
brown.
brown.
Well, what? They can't see,
Okay.
so I can lie to
You
them
trying to hook me on
with some
funny
highlights and. Go ahead.
Facts.
Yes.
Catfishing by
I
proxy.
thought that was the last one. I put the cards
Oh, that was the
up.
last one. Okay.
Yeah, we're done now.
Now speaking of which, now have you ever considered cutting your hair?
I have,
Brad?
but I don't know. I mean, at the same time, like I have like a hardcore cowlick like on my forehead, so it's like if I go any shorter, like it'll stick up like a motherfucker.
Okay.
So
Now-
I have to be a hat guy.
Okay.
Yo,
like Byron.
That guy.
You pulled up, I can't
Mr.
look
Gary.
Yo.
I
Now,
love my head.
there were a few
That's my
times
head.
you showed up to the mini mansion
Mhm.
recording studio,
Mhm.
and you had bangs. Like now you have
Yeah,
a
I was
decent
I was
haircut.
rolled up. I was,
They can't see, so I can say
was
what I
fair
want to
enough.
say. So,
Shit, I had my Eddie Kane working. Which one to
okay.
do?
So now, would you cut your hair for a date or for a female if she said, "Ooh, I don't like your hair," but
Huh?
I mean,
My hair.
would you adjust
It's my hair.
your grooming or your
It's my hair.
it's your hair? Okay.
My hair. And obviously, if we talking, you met me with this hair.
Yeah,
So
for real.
Okay.
shut the fuck.
No,
up.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay. These are
Leave my
just
hair
questions. These
alone.
are
I know,
just
fair
questions. Now, Byron, you
When I grow my hair for a date.
no, Byron, we're at your ball busters. Byron, what's busting your balls today? The timing was perfect. Go ahead.
Not having hair. Not being
Not
able to
having
wear
fucking
do-rag.
hair. Nah, man, it was hard growing up like with a big forehead, man. Like that's shit.
Not for me.
It's traumatizing, but for a black kid especially, this is my new ball buster. It's hard for black kids to grow up with like a big forehead. You know what I mean? Because like if Brad has a big forehead, he can do this. He can grow. He can swoop. He can get bangs. He can do a lot of shit to hide his big forehead.
Yes.
All I can do is grow an afro and like let it pudge over a little bit. I can't get braids with a big forehead. You know how bad it looks. That is terrible. You can't get cornrows when you got a big forehead as a black kid. I always wanted braids, and I just like it weighed on me self-consciously, and I cut my hair, and I've been bald. But I've always liked the look.
Now you and your brother. Your brother
They've
has
got great
a
manes.
lock, right? He has a
Full,
lock full
yeah.
of hair. I mean, he has the waves, the perfect hairline.
My daddy still got a perfect hairline.
Yeah.
And what did you? So your mom cheated?
Oh no.
I mean, what did right? Like,
My mama got a big forehead.
oh, okay.
I'm talking about
Okay.
my mama like that, dog.
She's mine last.
Hey, Miss King.
Mine
Miss
first.
King. He said,
My
"Hey,
mama like that,
say hey,
dog.
guys." Comedian Miss King.
Hey.
What's that? Miss King.
Now if you could change, would you go to like my hair therapy
Oh,
or
absolutely not. Well, there's no hair there. The hairline still stops.
but when
Yeah.
I'm still gonna have a big forehead with new hair.
but with hair therapy or hair
It's not the hair. It's
hair
not the hair.
hair rest online or your hairline back.
No.
To
It's
the
like they trying to
original
grow
hair.
hair on your forehead, right?
Yeah, that would be like just trying to grow
Like you
new
trying to
hair,
grow
just
hair,
like where
right?
hair never existed.
That is true.
You can't do that. I can't do the LeBron because I'm gonna be LeBron with a big forehead. So
Boy, they had a wolf. They had a wolf since about 10. Wolf.
Now, so
luckily, I've been blessed with a good head that looks good bald. So I've been blessed in that.
you have a nice head.
Yeah, if you're scared of your hairline, just eliminate the hairline.
No, I mean I'm agreeing with you.
I saw you. I can see you.
Oh, you're in the same room with me?
Showing it percolating.
Okay. Now, if you lost just a fourth of your edges, would you cut it all off, Brad? Or if you started receding, would you then cut it off, or would you just hang on to those sides in the back?
Yeah, would you do
Because
the
I've
horseshoe
seen
look?
guys.
Yeah.
Would you do the horseshoe look?
No.
Hey, we got to get into Around the Town, so this is going to take a second. So Around the Town, there's a bunch of shows you can catch this week, which is the WAF comedy show with Macho as the host over at One Love, Clubhouse, 3432 North Broad Street, Wednesday at 9 p.m., $5 cover charge. This week's on the show is Donnie Johnson headlining, and feature is Big Boy. I mean, what's his name, boy? Omar Kaiser. Doughboy. Thank you. Open mic over at the Dive Bar on Maryland Parkway with host Randall Thompson. You mentioned that show earlier.
Yep.
Show starts at 9 and it's free.
Yep.
Casino. The Laugh Factory is coming back this weekend. Contact Tropicana Hotel for more information online and for the lineup and show times. Starting Next Thursday, Big Doc will be hosting a comedy open mic and offers the Best Set award of $100 at the Tempo, which is formerly known as Sahara Bar on Sahara and Maryland Parkway. Sign up is at 8
I'm gonna just go up there and do a
next
$5
Thursday?
together.
Right. Over at Sugar Daddy's Cigar Bar, Laugh Lounge on Craig Road, hosted by Tavon Patterson. Thursday at 7 p.m. $10 cover charge. I tried to get everybody.
And the Cork and Thorn open mic
Oh,
on
Corbin Third
Fridays.
on open mic on Fridays,
I believe it
hosted
starts
by
at
Brittany Soul.
9.
Starts at 8.
Sign
Sign up
up
is at 8.
Sign up.
Oh, sign up at 7.
Outside downtown.
Byron,
What
go
am I
ahead.
talking about? All right, guys, if you want to be a guest on the show, email us at all.over.laughs@aol.com. That's LAFFS laughs. You can be a comedian, an author, a singer, dancer, artist, or a dishwasher. You can be a cook. You can be a fucking janitor,
Stripper, anybody. We just want you gotta have some type of talent and some we can talk about. Yes, that's all we want. Hit us up at all.over.laughs@aol.com.
Bring that Vegas love. Don't be
Right,
shy.
right. Thank you, Mr. Gary.
Got y'all. They say I got a radio
Special
voice too.
You have a radio
That's
voice?
what they say.
When you gonna use it?
I'm trying.
Well,
You're quiet, man.
Hold on,
Get in
right.
there.
Well, my question is, do you have a podcast voice?
No, I guess not.
Okay,
Don't
so
be
Like
shy.
I
Put
just
your nose in it. Act like
Ooh,
you eat pussy before.
put your nose in it.
Fair.
You ever had your booty licked, Mr.
No.
Mr. Gary? You
No,
wouldn't do that.
No ass play.
So have you had your shaft licked?
That's
The whole
called
shaft?
head.
Like
Yeah.
right, that little portion between your
taint?
testicles, your taint.
Nah.
No, would you
Nah.
push her back or punch her in the face if she
Nah,
did
just
that?
Grab my.
You grab our weed. What if her
Yeah.
weed comes off? Though? Then she's still right there.
That's funny. Now I'm laughing.
That's one thing.
She gonna get this upside because as I laugh, my dick.
Yeah, I got you.
Brad. Now, have you ever had your taint licked,
No.
kissed,
Nope.
your anus?
Kissed.
None of them.
Nothing below the
Byron?
balls.
He just
No, I'm kind of upset. I just want to
You want that?
So you'd like to experience it?
I don't know, man.
You guys are hilarious. You know what? This is why I do the show, because I work with a group of people, and I invite a group of people who are fun and inexperienced in the bedroom.
I don't know. It might be the dopest thing I've ever experienced. It might be like, this is weird. Stop.
That would be a reaction. He's punching people.
You know
You're
what I
like,
mean?
would you please stop?
Because I've had like,
I
you
don't
take
like
a
it
shit and the
coming
water
out.
come back up in your asshole. It's like you
Oh,
jump
no.
up a little
I
bit
don't like that.
and like you don't like it. But maybe you settle into it.
No, mama line. No.
Just saying, get your ass like this.
I don't like you right now. I don't like you right now.
You get comfortable.
What? I don't like my. What you like licking taints?
No, I've never done it. Well, no, I did one
She's
time.
lying.
Kevin Wesley.
Oh,
Kevin
She's
Wesley.
lying.
If
Shout
you're
out
listening,
Kevin
Kevin
Wesley.
Wesley, I actually
Was it
went from
good?
Kevin Wesley's uncircumcised tip past his down his shaft to his taint and to his anus.
Word.
And to watch his toes and his facial expression turned me on. I got so motherfucking wet. But anyway,
How the fuck are you seeing all
hold on, but he
this?
punched me in the eye. He said I violated his manhood. Right, like, yeah, but
It's like you're not supposed to feel that good as a man.
right, like, so we're actually still going to court for assault charges, and he'll pay. If you sucking his dick, do not go near his anus. Is all I'm saying, because that nigga don't play that. Hey, you're listening to us at Ridiculously Funny Comedy Podcast. Still sitting here with my co-host, Mr. Byron Austin.
Hey y'all.
That was gay. Hey y'all. But yeah, so Kevin Wesley.
Kevin Wesley punching picture of like a baby.
Hey, we're at the perfect part of the show where we are at the relationship advice. This is your portion that you like the most. Brad, this is the show where the people write in and they want to get some relationship information, and we collectively will all give our separate opinion, and hopefully we can all come together and come up with a mutual decision on to how to help. This particular letter that came in, I was taken aback by because it's the perfect show because not only are you Caucasian, but it's about interracial relationship, which is what Byron is always dabbling in. He's fucking white bitches all the time.
All the time.
Just a little.
Hey, so I'm gonna tell you now. Call in. Let us help you with your situation or your situation. Is my favorite word. Situation is 702-912-1888. Or you can email us at all.over.laughs, LAFFS at AOL.com, or text us at 702-514-7931. We can help you with your situation. And don't send us a long email in a text message because we ain't gonna read that shit. I'm special ed. I went to lunch early. I caught the early bus.
Right.
I graduated before my whole class. Like I'm not the one. So yeah. So I don't know. So dear Tabby, you ready for this?
Sure. Yeah.
Mr. Gary,
go for it.
You ready?
Let's go it.
Byron, this is your favorite part of the show. You do a wonderful job at it, and
all right, let's.
Can you kind of see that?
Dear Tabby, let me start by saying, don't judge me. We're judging. I'm a 40-year-old proud white man. Judging more. My girlfriend is 22. Judging more. She's African American with a body to die for. We've been together at least 2 years and a half, judging more. And I must say we're deeply in love. We have lots of fun together, a lot in common. We go out to eat, play the dozens people watch on the strip, share the same taste in music, movies, and TV shows, and the sex is amazing. I give her everything she desires and she spoils me in return. But I never had a woman do anything for me ever. In fact, she's the first woman I've dated outside of my race. Can you move that? Sorry. Not enough. No. Come back this way. Oh, wait.
When we are together, people often stare at us.
You're going to have to move that phone. The one with the light.
I can't right now.
Couple.
Hold on, let me say. So whenever we are together, people often stare. She's very attractive and turn heads, even when alone. I tell her everyone is looking at her because she's so beautiful, but that's probably not the total truth. It's probably not totally true.
Most likely, yeah.
I think it could be the paranoid look on my face as they watch us. I'll admit, she's not met my family or colleagues. She's constantly posting me on her social media, and I've not uploaded anything in almost 3 years. Although I've met several of her family members and friends, I'm afraid to introduce her to my longtime buddies of fear what they might think or say based on the things I've heard them say in the past.
What?
We want to be together, but I'm the reluctant one. The love feels good and true, but the rest of what people see and think is scary to me. We would like to have children, as she wonders if there is anything or any risk in having a child with me. We have tried to break up a few times, but we ended up missing one another and got back together. Again, we have a very active sex life. Do you have any advice on how I can be a better man in public and assure her everything is okay with me? Signed, Uncertain in East Las Vegas. Brad, we'll start with you. Make it quick.
They've been dating for like 2.5 years, 2 years. Where did a 40-year-old meet a 20-year-old? Is my first fucking question. Was he trolling parks to begin with? He couldn't have met her at a bar unless she had a fake ID at the same time. I don't know. And it's like, oh man, what does this dude do for a living? Why does a 20-year-old go 40-year-old? That's a good idea.
40. I think he's 48.
God damn.
Let's say 48 or 40?
It's 48.
Oh, he's 40. Oh, never mind. Okay, so
Mr. Gary.
26 and 20.
Number one, this nigga damn near 50. He still talking about what is my friends and family gonna say. You damn near 50, bro.
You worried about
Who
what
gives a
people
fuck?
think, yeah.
Yeah, and if she 22 and she fine, your friends gonna say, damn, you got a fine black bitch.
But
right
let me say this.
Or you got a fine nigga bitch right
Byron,
here.
you can attest to this. I always say, I don't believe you until you send pictures. Because that bitch could be bad building. She could be fine to you, but not fine to each other. So we're all looking at her like, oh, she bad building. So we're not even looking at the fact that it's black and white.
Exactly.
We're looking at like, how the fuck is
black and white? I'm talking about like he could be looking at her like Shallow Hal. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else see her as a fat girl, but he see her as fine. But dog, if she fine to you and you say the
Byron,
good, what you tripping on?
He says a body to die for. That could mean diabetes. Like,
I don't know why we didn't make this segment longer. But anyway, so our advice to him is to do what?
Man the fuck up.
yeah, be a
Man
man.
fucked
Like,
up.
if you love her,
But he sounds ashamed though. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
when I read
Like
it, or when I
back to
read
the
it,
stockade, what this nigga sound like a slave owner right now?
But yeah, is he more like he says the things his friends say? So obviously they say sounds like
The
they say
N-word.
some racist shit.
yeah.
So I don't think it's even him being embarrassed about the age so much as the race.
I think he's worried
Well,
about
maybe
what
he's
people
talking to your
think and what
punk
people
ass
say.
friends in.
But at 48, you should be an adult, and you should be able to respect the fact that fuck what anybody says or think of you and your relationship.
He don't love you, girl.
Yeah.
He don't love you.
Who need friends like that at 48? Like, motherfucker, if I don't want to be around you, I don't want to be around. I don't have to be around you.
Hey, call and let us hear from you.
Bad bitches.
Let us hear your
Listen,
neighborhood gossip.
listen.
702-912-1888. We were going to do a prank call, but we've run out of time. You have anybody you want to call? You have somebody on your phone you want to call? We can prank them right
I
now.
can't think of anybody. That would be
Mr. Gary, you have anybody? You got some
answer.
bitches you can call?
Nah.
I would love to.
No. No.
Hey, listen, if you guys want to prank anybody, call us. It's 702-912-1888, and we will prank them. This is what we do for a living. Oh my God, we've run out of people. We've run out of stories, and I was gonna call Church's KFC and Church's Chicken just to see what their polls were doing right now.
Them motherfuckers pissing off at Popeyes today too.
What happened
They
at
had no
Popeyes?
wings. So how the fuck y'all ain't got no wings in the whole store?
No wings.
In the whole store, y'all ain't got no wings.
Like, you check the bathroom.
Y'all ain't got no shit. What the fuck is wrong? So everybody just ate wings today.
Like, nobody has no wings.
You know what would kill the game? If Chick-fil-A got wings.
Nah.
They don't have wings.
I'm saying if Chick-fil-A got
they don't
wings.
use real chicken. I told y'all about
You don't
Chick-fil-A.
So Chick-fil-A don't
That's
have
why all they
Chick-fil-A.
got is nuggets, sandwich. Ain't no bones in them chickens.
Chick-fil-A got real chicken.
Well,
They
how
only
you know?
They only use
How you
chicken
know?
titties.
How you know?
Now you gotta be questioning.
So what to do with the rest of the wings? So what to do with the rest of the chicken then? Thank you.
They buy chicken titties.
Message. I keep telling you how y'all believe that Chick-fil-A should have learned.
Now are you a Chick-fil-A fan, even though they don't support the homosexuals?
No, I've never had Chick-fil-A.
See how I switched that? I'm amazing. I'm a comedian. That's what I do. Go ahead, Brad.
No, I've never actually had Chick-fil-A.
You've never had Chick-fil-A?
Never.
What
No.
about Waffle House or Whataburger?
Oh, Waffle House I've
You've
had.
been
is
advocate for the LGBTQs.
See,
man.
and that's the thing is I never had it. It came out homophobic, and I was just like, oh, now it's easy.
Now, did you hate the homos before you came out?
No,
Or did
it
you
wasn't
hate-
like
oh, okay.
me and fucking Chick-fil-A went to war, and it was just
Okay.
like, since I don't like you, I'm with the homos. No, it's like
I ate a
like
lot
I'm
less
leaving that
Chick-fil-A.
beforehand. Yeah,
I don't like the F-bomb flying. Like
it sounds
as
like
much
a weird
anymore.
encounter anyway. Don't they like come out to your car
makes
and shit
sense.
and like get in your window and like ask you what you want with bug eyes and shit?
Chick-fil-A.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I really hate about
I don't know,
Chick-fil-A
they
is
give
when
great
I
service.
say, let me get the Polynesian sauce, and I know I'm pronounced it correctly, and then somebody try to correct me and say something else other than Polynesian. Like, bitch, like that ain't what I said. Like, you mean barbecue? No, bitch, I said Polynesian. Shit. So I stopped going to motherfucking Chick-fil-A. Yeah, like, bitch,
The sweet
like,
spicy on the tail.
yeah, like how you get Polynesian
And
at a
ranch.
barbecue? Like that bitch, like they
Put ranch in my bag.
right? Then they put 2 ranches in my bag. Like, bitch, all black bitches, fat bitches don't eat ranch.
I've been hearing more stories about Chick-fil-A fucking up lately. Like Chick-fil-A's used to have like just stellar service. They just known for not fucking up, and they've been
Money.
fucking up lately.
Money. They started getting all them dollars.
Yeah,
they said they didn't
franchising
want.
too much.
I mean, I guess they
I
need
want
to
French-
go back
Hey,
to
let
different
our listeners listening viewers know about your social media outlets, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, website, Twitter, and or YouTube. Byron, let them know it.
Facebook, Byron Austin. Twitter, BAustin06. Instagram, Byron Charles Austin. I just wanted to make this as dramatic as possible.
Right, we don't have much time. We're time, remember. So.
No, we're good.
And
Brad.
me, I'm mainly on Facebook as Brad Gouldby, but I also post things on Instagram as Brad_Gouldby. I don't know why the underscore. I can't remember why, but it's there for a fucking reason.
Apparently, it didn't work with just Brad Gouldby.
No.
Mr. Gary.
Follow my brother at all the outlets he just said. I can't remember all them shits. All I know is one, Byron Charles Austin.
So you don't have nothing? I can't follow you like in the underwear department or none of that?
You can follow him physically.
Yeah, you can follow me physically.
Rules
now, I can follow you physically, but do I have to wear a loss prevention uniform?
Well, no.
Do you have one?
I have two.
You have two.
One from Walmart, one from
So you
Target.
stole the loss prevention?
Yeah. You don't know who I am, do you?
I'm the loss prevention manager.
Right. Stole the loss prevention uniform. Just stole the jacket off.
You can follow me at Miss Tabloid. For you guys watching who do not follow me on social media, follow me at Miss Tabloid, MSTABLLOYD. That includes Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and on YouTube. If you want to see just some of my stand-up or some shit that Byron and we've produced, you can follow at Comedian Tabloid. My website is Funny Miss Tabloid. Guys, I have had an amazing time here.
Yeah,
my vagina is moist because Mr. Gary is here. Right, you see that transition? Right, you like that? For those who are watching on Facebook, POF and tag and Instagram. Guys, thank you guys for tuning in. I've had a wonderful time. Hey, but have you heard about Almost Famous Friends comedy show? Go, Byron. Tell them about
Almost Famous Friends comedy show, Friday, November 20th, 9 p.m. Extreme Comedy Club. That's 3110 East Sunset. Extreme Comedy Club, 3110 East Sunset. $15 tickets is $20 at the door. So you should hit us up about that. Seating is limited, so we're gonna have COVID regulations there. So wear your masks. And me and the fabulous Miss Tabloid are gonna be hosting. We're gonna fuck shit up. We got Donnie Johnson, one of the funniest people in Vegas.
In America.
Anton Knight, he's
funny in Vegas.
Killer.
Go ahead.
And Tavon Patterson.
Funny in Clark County. Go ahead.
We got DJ Twist in the building. And drinks by your favorite comedian / bartender, Tyler Jolly. He makes a fucking awesome margarita. So get your tickets while it lasts. Go to Eventbrite or call us at 702-514-793.
Text us.
Text us. Don't call me. I don't answer unidentified numbers.
702-514-7931 for more information. Text us and we'll give you information. Next week's on the show, we have Mr. Billy Bob. Now, Billy Bob is the owner of Extreme Comedy Club. I don't know if you met with him, but he has shows available or booths available so you can do your own show. You talked about it, you thought about it, and you want to do it and you produce your own show.
If you had one shot, one opportunity.
God damn it, don't recite it.
Byron and I reached out to we met with Mr. Billy Bob, and we have a plethora of shows coming.
Have you guys ever performed there before?
We have not. Now we're at the part of the show that I love the most, where you get to walk away with $100,000. Would you rather do friend, family feud, which is family feud, friend feud, solo, guest, the artist, it's a logo, Las Vegas Street. And did I spell that? Oh, street comedy, trivia. Heads up or down or name that tune.
What's heads up or down?
I'm gonna suck your dick and he's gonna down. I don't know.
That's not happening. We're just gonna play.
So let's do Las Vegas trivia.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, let's do Facebook.
Let's do black trivia.
No. Let's do Facebook. Let's do family. Let's do friend or feud.
Okay.
Now you have to. You have to.
Did you just have a stroke?
I did. You have to guess the top 3 answers to walk away with $100, and this is just you. But if Byron can guess it eliminates.
I like Gary play actually. He's gonna play. You're playing.
Oh, Gary. So okay.
What is I'm doing?
I might have heard these questions before.
What is I'm doing?
You have
You gotta
not.
answer these questions. You gotta get the top 3 answers. Now, if you get none of the answers, you get an X. If you get like 4 through 6, you get the go, but you don't get an X, right?
The top 4 answers on the board. Only
Survey says
the top 3 answers. The top 3 answers is what I put on my glasses for those who are watching.
His ass.
I put on my glasses because a bitch can't see.
she got a
Name question. You ready, Mr. Gary?
I'm ready.
Name something you should be careful not to stick your finger in.
Socket.
Number 1 answer. So number 2 and 3 are available. Whoever gets 2 and 3 walks away with $100,000. Number 2.
Wait, you're not gonna.
I'm gonna go with him.
I gotta say the next one.
Name something you should be careful not to stick your finger into.
Somebody's mouth.
Let's go to
Got
you.
juicy mouth.
Brad, name something you should be careful not to stick your finger into.
A saw.
A saw?
Yeah.
Like SAW or SOW?
What?
The saw.
I'm just trying to help you win. That's all.
Like power tools.
So no, that's not it. Neither one of them. Back to you, Mr. Gary. Name something you should be careful not to stick your finger into.
An
I love
animal's
this
mouth.
game. In someone's mouth?
An animal's mouth.
An animal's mouth.
Yeah.
It's not on the board.
This
So
is
you
a
have
tough one.
2 X's. You have 1. The question is, name something you should be careful
The cookie
not
jar.
to stick your fingers into. We don't need your help, Mr. Byron Austin.
Sorry.
Do not listen to him. Listen to him.
A cookie jar.
You think I'm gonna give away $100? You want to get another try? Go ahead, cause
I was gonna say fire.
you gotta hit your button.
Fire.
Fire?
You know, it's okay to stick your finger in fire. Okay.
No.
Well, you know what? We learned something. at
Mr.
least.
Gary.
A car door.
Mm.
Let me see that goddamn car. I think she's trying to fuck us, bro.
No, I need the answer.
Guys.
to this.
You can walk away with $100. Last time. Name something
Get the fuck out of here.
you should be careful not to stick your finger in. I'm going to pass the answers over to you. So we already have the electrical socket. It's number 1.
No.
We still have 2 answers that is
I don't think
missing.
nobody's gonna get this.
I'm going to pass it over to my colleague.
Oh, this is stupid.
I said the same thing, but it works when we don't have to give away $100.
No.
Fair enough.
Is it my guess?
Go ahead, Mr.
If
Brad.
you want it to be.
A blender?
Oh, that's smart, but no.
I know. Why am I not writing for Family Feud?
You should not ever write for Family Feud.
Some bullshit.
Mr. Gary, go ahead and take one guess.
What else should you not stick your finger in?
It's not
somebody else's ear.
Oh no!
It is
okay.
vagina.
Vaginal secrete. No. So
Jesus.
I guess that would make sense.
Number 5. Number 4
Number
is.
4. I is number 4.
Number 3.
Super glue.
Number
That's
2.
stupid.
Boiling water.
We don't make the answers up. We just read the cards.
Burn that motherfucker.
Guys, thank you guys for partaking. Right. Thank you for your dance and your chant, Mr. Byron. Guys, this does not mean you walk away a loser. You can walk away and you can stick your finger in my vagina just because that was the question.
Though?
You said again?
Wasn't that like a number on the card though?
It was not. It was not. But I would not let you walk away and not have that pleasure of sticking your finger in something, because I would be mad. Like you brought it up and then let me do it.
You had that vaginal rejuvenation.
It don't matter.
It's like shaking her head. Shake my hand with your pussy. Yeah. Can't get me out.
Somebody said, I watch YouTube. All you guys are funny.
Oh, thanks.
What's in the light bulb? Semen.
Makes it way
and
gives you that
red semen
and cran grape.
Somebody's got cancer.
She had an elixir.
Guys, I've had an amazing time. Mr. Gary,
Yo.
Thank you for coming by. You're listening to us
Thanks
live right now on a ridiculously funny comedy podcast. Mr. Brad, you are amazing. I am a fan. You. I've been a fan since day one. I tried to fuck you that time you bought me wings, but you didn't want it, so
I didn't want to take advantage of you.
You didn't, but you knew what I was alluding to, right?
I do.
Like like you don't want this ranch. I'd ask her. I said, you don't want ranch? She was like, no, I don't really do ranch. I was, you don't want this blue cheese? Like, I don't really do blue cheese. Like why am I sitting here waiting all these hours and you don't really want to? I thought you wanted some vagina. Anyway, Byron, thank you for hanging out.
I love you, Tab.
He's a joke. It's been a fun show. Oh my God, we were at the wrap up. Good night, Mr. Gary. Thank you for being a part of the show.
Thanks for having me around.
Brad, you're always welcome here at the Mini Mansion. You are wonderful, and we will continue to support you. And we hope that our fans will continue to support you. Yeah. You are a comedian to follow. What I admire about you is that there's not been a joke that I've heard you deliver that has been a part of someone else's set. So you are a creative part of this industry. And I respect that the most.
Smoking fun, right?
I appreciate you inviting me out because you're someone I look up to. You know what I mean?
Think you look up to me?
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, shit, no, I don't look down to you.
Oh, right. You love. Sorry.
I look up.
Mr. Byron, thank you, bro. I mean, you do it every week. I rewarded you handsomely with some funds and some
she
oral.
She jerked me off in the bathroom.
Yes, I said, and some oral. I'm not a lady. I'm a lady. Right. But who I've been trying to give the throat to is Mr. Right, the throat to is Mr. Gary. But Mr. Gary is like, no, I need cash. But Mr. Gary doesn't have a cash app, so I can't send him.
I only take cash.
What?
I don't need no tracing.
He's not a new age hoe.
Yeah,
he's old school.
I'm old hoe.
Wait a minute. I've had an amazing time. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you guys for allowing me to enter your world and be a part of what it is you do or what it is you don't do. I enjoy everything that I do, and the whole wrap up and the whole after show is something that I can take with me and share with our listeners, our viewers, and with everybody and be a part of it. Guys, one more time, Mr. Gary, share something you want to leave with the listeners and viewers.
Be good, people. That's it.
Be good. The whole election.
Yeah, just be nice to each other.
Okay. Brad?
The only time you should ever look into your neighbor's bowl is to make sure that they have enough.
Nice.
Bold. I'm not gonna question that.
I did.
Byron.
I did.
As always, be cool. Don't be a dick.
But what if I don't have a dick?
Yeah, just don't be a dick.
So be cool and
And
get rid of your dick?
No.
Is that your whole... Like, no way. I'm trying to help me understand for those who still have a dick.
It's really not hard to understand. Don't be a dick.
Be cool. Get rid of your dick.
Really?
What if it's a
Byron Austin.
transgender who was born a girl and now a guy and she's growing a dick?
Growing?
Shut up.
I don't think it works like that. And
Be cool.
What if
that's not what I said.
What was your story?
You know, we're not even gonna talk.
No,
about
do it
We're
one more
done.
time,
No,
please.
we're done.
Be cool. Don't be a fool. Go to school. I forgot what it was that fast. Be cool. What was it? Do you remember?
And lick that mule.
And lick that mule. Yeah. Be cool. Don't be a fool. Go to school. Lick that mule.
Lick that mule.
Pay extra
And-
attention to the tank.
And
That's
that don't
what it
rhyme.
is.
It's got to rhyme. Oh, we got
It's gotta rhyme. Why I can't rhyme? That's why I just came in with that.
Can you kind of keep it
Fuck the cipher
what's his
up.
name?
Fuck the cipher up.
Eminem. Can you kind of keep it kind of like a little rhyme? Go to school. Don't be a mule. Pull out your tool. Release in a mule. I don't know.
Kick in the jewel.
Let me hit you
A
with that
jewel.
mule.
Hey guys.
Hit you with
This
the
rapper's stool.
Right.
This guy.
Go check out my friend's show, Mr. Steve McAnally, over at Rolling Smoke. We missed that part of the show. Steve McAnally hosts the
Rick's
Rolling Smoke.
Rolling Smoke, yeah.
Rolling Smoke comedy show.
Great barbecue.
Tonight's show, there is a couple of my friends, Shauna Christmas. Shauna
She's
really fuck
good.
with me, but I'm
She's
gonna still
awesome.
say her name. Shauna Christmas, the headliner, and John Hilder and
LD.
Tommy Llama.
Tommy Llama and
Tommy
one more
Llama's
other.
gonna be there, and Ryan Barassa.
And my boyfriend, the redhead ginger, Mr. Ryan Barassa.
Ginger
Thank you for
assassin.
reminding me.
Yeah, I
We
love
missed that
show.
earlier.
He starts every Wednesday at 8:07 sharp.
8:07, and the show starts at 8:07.
It's his little
I've
game.
never heard of it. And the show is located in downtown, located at
Right
blah blah
next to
blah,
the famous pawn shop.
the famous pawn
Yeah.
shop.
Yeah, that pawn shop.
The address is blah 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 Las Vegas Boulevard.
Type in
Right.
Rick's Rolling Smoke in your phone. You'll be good.
Right. Just type in. Say it one more time.
Rick's Rolling Smoke.
Dick's Rolling Smoke.
There we go.
Like, right. You said Rick's or Dick's.
Rick's.
Right.
I mean,
Oh,
synonyms.
Rick's.
Synonyms at this
Right.
point.
Synonyms at this point. Gary.
Yo,
Mr. Gary, you know you're welcome here
I
anytime.
appreciate that.
Tonight is a slumber party. We're having a slumber party, so I hope you brought your pajamas and your condoms.
I sleep in the nude.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
You sleep
Now,
in
do
the
you now do you like nude head? Like you sleep in a nude,
Yeah.
and are you gonna wear a condom and wake up getting your dick stuck? Cause that's what me and my girls do.
That's very
You suck
horse.
dick with a condom on?
Condom.
Condom dick sucks is horrid. That
That's
really
what
is a
horse
horrid
do.
thing to do.
Yeah, that's what horse.
That's a
do.
professional thing to do.
Lady, I just make the I don't make the rules. I just enforce them.
Oh no.
Yeah, no.
Now, so have you ever had
My dick
protected
suck with a
head?
condom on. Yes, it is not fun.
For real? No,
Brad?
I never, no.
It's not fun.
Unfortunately.
No shit.
No, unfortunately, yes.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
fun.
I'm only one out here.
What the fuck are you doing? It has to be bad for you. I know that shit tastes like ass.
I don't even want sex with a condom.
Right?
I definitely don't want head with a condom.
No, I'm a little concerned.
Rubber breath. Ew.
Rubber bread.
Yeah.
Are you a kisser?
I love the kids.
I've been wanting to kiss you for years.
Hey.
Like I mean, I've only known you
kiss
8 months, but I've been wanting to kiss you for years.
$50 for the kiss, $100 for the tongue.
$50 for the
For
kiss and
$100
$100 for the tongue.
Yeah.
I got $300.
This is real money.
Yeah.
This is real money. First question.
Now I got $300. Now my fans and my
shit,
friends
you
are
get
watching. Now what I
Get
get?
a fuck for $300.
We can fuck. I ain't want to fuck. I just want to kiss you at this point.
Man,
Aw,
Let's
that's
start
romantic.
there. We'll use the first $100 for
Start
that.
off romantic.
200.
That hundo. It still got that hundo if you want full experience.
So can I still get 300?
You don't get no 300 if we just kissing.
If you want the bite on your, you want the extra bite on your neck, you might have to take me.
You'll bite on the
I'll
neck
bite.
too?
You're a Hollywood
I like the nibble.
Get a Hollywood kiss.
I like the nibble.
He knows what he's doing.
No, you a titty man, Mr. Gary?
I'm a little bit of an ass man. I play
Oh,
with the titties.
my ass is edible.
I play with the titties. I don't eat ass.
Okay, so now I've lost a few pounds since the last time you saw me.
I noticed. I don't eat ass. Though.
But you don't eat ass?
No.
Then we really...
I don't even eat chili.
That's
I eat ass.
100 away. That's 100's going away. 200's going
Fine,
away.
you
That
have
was an
me.
important selling point.
But
Man.
you don't eat ass.
No.
That's my thing. You know, I want...
We can sub an ass eater in.
No, hold on.
You
I want to toot it up.
$200?
I want to
Fuck no.
toot it up, and I want to sparkle.
Alright.
No, I'm good on. I'm good on.
I'm
Ladies,
Brad.
I eat ass for drinks.
$200.
It's I don't need any money. Just
Byron, what
spend it
you
on
say?
drinks.
I might not eat chillins for $200.
What I'm saying, I don't eat chili. Nah, damn, don't even do no ass.
You don't have to eat. Can you kiss it?
No,
Just
Cheat.
like a cheat.
Like a
I
cheat.
kiss a cheat. I bite you on your booty, but I ain't gonna go.
You'll bite me on my booty.
Yeah.
Yes. Hold on, let me get
That's
$200.
I
Like
bite you on
nigga,
your booty.
it's $200 at this point. You biting booties.
I'm a booty biter, but
Are
yeah.
you a booty
I
biter?
just ain't gonna go.
So,
like,
so what do you like though?
between
So,
the
so,
cheeks,
so help me and my listeners understand what is you rubbing me?
what do I like?
Oh, okay, go ahead. What do you like?
I like a moaner. I like a scream. Oh, what I
What's
like
a moaner?
personally, though, like just sometimes one. You ain't got to be no scream. It's just that that deep belly moan that y'all do. I love that shit.
Like, that's too much.
No, I can't do it.
Oh, that's too much.
Like just close your
That
mouth and
was
do
not a
it.
moan.
Like just do it with your throat. Okay.
Ah! Like that. That's what you like. Okay, I can do
Maybe
that.
wiggle a little bit right there.
I will wiggle.
I started wiggling a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I started
Tinkle?
wiggling. Got me a little heavy.
Ooh, did a man keep it?
Now, is there something that you like when you're intimate, Brad? Be honest.
I mean, yeah, deep throating.
Deep throating.
It
Now,
would
do
take
you
me
like
to,
the
like,
gagging
all
and
the way
the
down to
spitting?
You go right all the way down to the base. It's just like that's a keeper. And
So are you shooting for the little dingy thing in the back of the throat?
No.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever.
I mean,
back
I don't
to
shoot
going.
for it. I mean, it's not like I grab and like push down or anything like that. I've even had chicks stop me and be like, "Don't push on the back of my head," and I'm like, "I don't want you to throw up all over my lap. Like, I'm not gonna do
So when
that."
you say so when you're getting here, do you grab the hair?
Usually, or I'll hold up hair. Yeah, I'll like hold it up and like shit like that. But it's like I don't.
No, are
it's
you
not
kind
a
like that,
handle,
Mr. Gary?
You know what I mean? Like, this
Are you
isn't
kind
like
of?
a-
Are you? Listen to me before you answer.
Listen.
Like, are you kind enough to hold up the hair and pull it back away from any type of
Yeah, because I like
debris?
Yeah,
I like
debris,
I
of
hold the
course.
shit up like that.
You
What
got
is it?
crackers in your pubes?
I caress your edges.
Things falling off.
Caress your edges.
Byron.
Ma'am.
Now, are you one of those guys? And I have to ask: are you one of those guys who go in and bang bang bang, release, and send the bitch home?
No.
Because this is what
Usually
my
that way,
listeners
so
and
he
things are
leaves.
thinking.
I like to fuck women slowly.
Slowly.
Slowly. I like to fuck you gently.
Okay, go ahead, explain, please. Hurry up. We only have a
I'm
few
joking.
minutes.
It goes in it's like a basketball. You know, it goes in ebbs and flows. Sometimes you speed up, you slow down, you switch positions, you pivot.
Sometimes you
I don't
ain't
know
There's a
what
lot of
pivot
shit that goes on.
Mr. Gary, would you agree with Mr. Byron?
Oh, most definitely. That's how you gotta do it. You
Okay,
gotta keep it
Mr. Brad, would you agree with Byron and Mr. Gary?
I mean, yeah, for the most part. Gotta switch it up. It definitely goes in ebbs and flows. Gotta start here and go there and go back and this, that, and the next thing. Gotta change it up to stay interesting. Otherwise, you're usually not gonna be able to stay the night, you know?
Real talk. Real talk. And I come
Now, have you had a one night
stand?
stand where you was like, damn, I need to call her back? I fucked a homeless guy.
God damn.
Wait,
It was
like
the one night stand.
A legit homeless dude like on the street, or just somebody who ain't have no house.
He was
This
a
is
legit homeless off the street.
Did
Like
you
a
make
sign
him like?
homeless.
Did you make him like show his dick before you took him home?
No, I
You
did
just
not.
trusted
I
it.
didn't.
You rolled the
I
dice. You were like,
trusted
this is gonna be
it
good.
happened.
Well,
And
hey,
it
you're still
works.
alive.
But that was about 6-7 years ago.
That's still too
And when I
soon.
say it was like the most amazing sex that I ever had in my life.
God damn.
Yeah.
So now I'm always picking up homeless guys.
Like he's looking for a
Always
hole in
like
your pussy.
thinking it's gonna re-happen. But yeah. So
Cab's gonna disappear.
right. Like if you ever hear somebody say, "Oh, she died," just know that
It was a
she
homeless
did
dude.
it. She did
No,
it.
She
Like,
did it. She died doing what she loved.
There
Fucking
you go.
homeless dudes.
There you go. And
That's
that's
ain't
okay.
clean about that
That's okay.
nigga's dick, huh? Wow.
Yeah,
But-
it was totally fine. I mean, I would. I never thought about how much dick a homeless person could slang.
he can. Thank you guys for being a part of the show. I enjoyed you, Byron. You're wonderful. You're welcome here anytime because you are the co-host. Brad,
Yeah.
anytime you're in the neighborhood and you're shoplifting and you just run out of the store at an Albertsons with some groceries, bring them here. We will be more than happy to put you on the show. We appreciate you for stopping by.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Gary, I
Yes,
have
ma'am.
always been a fan of you since the first day I met you.
Oh, thank you.
I've been trying to give you this pussy for years, but I can't afford your dick.
That's all right.
Not yet.
But with that
kinda
being said, I've applied for a credit union loan,
Bet.
and when I get that money,
Okay. There's no
I'm gonna
balance. Balance needs to be paid in full.
but hold on, but let me say
There's
this:
no financing. this bitch.
even if I call you with $150, I just need you to release it. Release the dick. Just let me taste it or something. I don't know.
Fair
Just
enough.
stop being selfish. God ain't gonna ever. You ain't gonna ever get in
You
heaven.
know what I'll do for you, Tab? You know what I'll do for you, Tab? I'll even start eating. Let me know a week before I start eating pineapples, just for you.
Ooh.
Ooh,
But
he's
I'm
gonna
allergic
start
to
now.
pineapples.
But wait.
Eat
Wait,
shrimp.
You want some shrimp? Oh, fair enough.
And
Shrimp.
It's horseradish and cocktail sauce.
right. Thank you guys for being a part of the show. I've had an amazing time. Brad Gouldby, thank you for being a part of the Ridiculously Funny Comedy Podcast.
You guys are
Episode
awesome.
345. We have 5 shows to complete before we reach 350 for our end of the year goal.
Wow.
And with that being said, we're not once we hit 350, we're gonna take a holiday break.
Yeah.
And then return on our anniversary date, which is January 23rd,
Nice.
and proceed with 351 guests.
Oof.
And I think it'll work. But Byron, love you, bro. You've been amazing.
Hey, thanks.
Mr.
Oh,
Gary,
oh, yes.
you're
Always
always welcome here anytime.
Always fun.
Tonight is a slumber party,
Bet
so I
that.
hope you brought your pajamas
Ah,
because
sleep.
I'm fucking one of y'all. I don't know which one. Brad, if I ever had a white guy, I've never been intimate with a white guy, but if I ever had a white guy, when you brought me those wings that one night over at Chunkless,
Yeah.
you could have had some pussy, but I was like, he didn't even act like he wanted it, but I respect you.
I was
And if
being
you-
respectful, but I'll keep that in mind.
Keep that in mind. Buy me some chicken wings.
Go
and-
show up next
I'll
week.
buy more chicken wings now. I'm taking
Go show up with
Yeah,
bags.
yeah.
taking a boiling crab or something.
And I don't know, do you
I'll
remember
drop
it?
that much money.
From
into
Wait a
everywhere.
minute, do you remember the
I do.
incident? Okay.
I do.
Buffalo.
That was a good night.
I didn't know
Right.
which one you wanted.
And the whole incident, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe he bought me these wings. I'm like, do I owe him something? Like,
No.
and I left the parking lot like thinking like, ooh, I should have just grabbed his dick or something. Just, but you never asked me for anything. You were the perfect gentleman, and I respect you for it. And if you ever just want a hand job, my friend Byron, he's been good
He's
to me.
good.
Yeah, so.
Oh, Lord. Have mercy.
You can wrap around the whole thing. It'll be good.
We got to get out of here. We've exceeded the 100 and the minute and 30-second time mark, guys. Thank you guys who voted for whoever you voted for.
Yep.
We don't even care.
It doesn't.
But the fact still remains that we're going to have to evict the current landlord over at the White House. He's going to fight us, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah. He's gonna
Get
go
your
kicking and screaming.
punk ass out the White House. And anybody want to say about the election before we leave?
Not really.
Byron?
No.
I just hope that
It's a white
if
guy.
he does lose, that he will go peacefully, because I don't think he will. And that's scary.
He's not going to go peacefully.
See, that's what's
That's
scary.
scary,
Like, what
boy.
happens then?
Yeah.
Mr. Gary,
Mr.
Gary, is there anything you want to say about the final election?
Nah, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Just everybody be nice.
All eyes on us.
These niggas don't. They don't now want to give a fuck about you. So you picking your team and fighting.
You know what?
Else
And I'm glad you said that, because what I've learned when I look back over all the elections since I've been an adult, none of the winnings or none of the claims that the president had affected my financial situation
Exactly.
or my personal life.
Fuck that.
But I still was a citizen because I'm black and I had the ability to go out and vote. I still voted.
Yeah.
But for those who if it's affecting your pocketbook and it's affecting your livelihood, then make sure you stand up and protest what's going on. I don't need a re-election. I don't need a recount. I don't need any of that.
No.
I just know that I've made the right decision in who I was voting for.
Yeah.
And I didn't even use the black pen. I used the black marker, so my vote didn't even count. Amen.
Well, the thing to be happy about is it's like Arizona legalized marijuana, Oregon decriminalized all drugs, Wyoming, Montana, South Dakota, states I was just in, like hiding while smoking weed, all decriminalized or legalized recreational weed. All these states.
Now, when you go to these states,
We're
now
the first ones where transgenders.
remember, hold on, remember, if you just say, look, I can do your show, but let me bring my comedy friends, Byron, who is pro criminalization and pro weed, and me, who is pro transgender and pro homosexuality. Even though my cousin slept with his uncle, I don't give a fuck anymore.
Fuck who you want.
Oh, wait a minute, he's watching. Uncle just remember, just know that we would go on the road with you and tour with you because we have a stance that we stand on. I've been accused of being a bunch of things: gay, trans, homeless.
What?
You do fuck
Really?
homeless niggas.
Because I fucked up. Anyway, with that being said, so I've been a part of all of that, and if you and I stand on it. I stand on it. So if you just want to just bring some comedy friends with you, we're okay with it. We don't mind traveling. Okay. We'll pay our own way, right?
Yeah.
We made $200 tonight. So again, thank you, Brad, for being part of the show. Mr. Gary, you're always welcome. I love you. And when I say I love you, nigga, I love you. Like I don't even use the N word or the L word. Byron, fuck you, bro. No, I'm just playing. But guys, thank you guys. I've had a wonderful time. We are exceeding our time frame. I don't care because it's it. Guys, you guys are welcome here anytime. Brad, thank you for stopping the Mini Mansion. Yeah. You're welcome here anytime.
Thank you.
Byron, love you, bro.
Like 6 rounds of goodbyes at this point. You know that?
Can I have a high five or something? Mr. Gary.
No.
She's being a drunk white
Can you rub over the edge?
75. Hey, ain't nothing on this body for free.
I gotta see everything on the phone.
Fair enough. Hey, you gotta look at what you pay for now.
This is one of the finest hoes.
Gotta go pee real quick.
Oh. No, you can't pee till we take a
No,
selfie.
hold on. I gotta pee real quick. Oh.
That was fun.
Hell yeah.
Podcast.
Huh?
The podcast.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, TC's Rib Crib. I think they shut this joint down.
Oh.
It has some badass food in it too.
TC's Rib Crib?
Hell yeah. TC's Rib
It's still
Crib.
open?
Shit. Nah, I think they closed it down.
That's like the best place to get fucking ribs in Vegas and all that barbecue food. I can't remember who I saw where they were like, when Bernie Sanders came to Vegas, he went to TC's.
No shit.
He's like, respect.
The TC's go hard.
Stop, man, dog.
It started out good and it's just starting to turn back into the dive bar. Same dive bar shit.
Dive.
Right, like you'd think it'd be better, but it was at the beginning.
Yeah.
At the beginning it was pretty full. But it's still there, it's still crazy, it's still drunk people. Last week there was like a group of 4 chicks that were drunk as shit and Randall called them all dykes.
That's what's up.
That's what he does. Yeah, exactly.
I'll watch some shit Randall do. I'm here for it.
Yeah. I was standing around
You
with
old daggers. Lesbian mule.
Yeah, he called him so much shit. And I was like, holy fuck. What's up? Which was wild. I got 2 minutes too. You waiting?
Yeah, but
Okay, you go first.
I don't have to take a big piss.
Just go ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna do it. Florida. My name is Florida.
It's wild that we're the last fucking state that they're staring at right now.
What's that?
We're the last state that everybody's fucking staring at right now.
Yeah, man. Good luck with that.
Dude.
What? Good luck, Nevada.
I know it's funny because just like you guys said, it's like you know what, just like it's not gonna fucking change. But you know what I am invested in? I want to see the right wing lose their fucking minds. Everybody who bought a flag, a shirt, apparel, a suit, wrapped their truck, put it on their lawn, spray painted their dog, all of them. The people who went to the truck rallies, boat rallies, fucking bus rallies, all that bullshit. I want to see them cry.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Just because
that piece is
it'd be funny.
Oh, no. We gotta go a little bit lower.
Oh, sorry. Was that too high?
Gotta go a little bit lower.
That was really fun. Thank you for having me over, man. Here we go.
Oh, no, sucker.
Watch him out now. Watch it now. Watch Tone. Home.
No.
Huh.
We just have to be patient and wait. Doesn't mean you don't check in all the time and see. You haven't updated your vote for all day. Understandably, people are saying it would be nice to know what the trend line is in the state of Nevada. Now, again, Joe Biden political,
hey, honey bun. Brad take a little pissy. Take a little piss there, but we're gonna get this little selfie going. I forgot the selfie is that bright.
Oh.
I'm gonna do it tomorrow.
Oh, what did you do it tonight?
I swear. I gotta go. I meet up with this chick.
Is that G thing?
Is that who?
G thing.
I should probably go out front to have a cigarette, huh?
What's up?
I'm gonna go out front to have a cigarette.
Cool.
Hold on 1 second.
We got a little selfie real quick.
Oh, bad dude.
It's like, hey, we're a group, we're a team, we did this thing together. Fuck it up, fuck it up.